I'm Richard.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ariel.
I'm David.
And we're the Card Game Guys, the internet's premier source for DC deck building game content. This is our second round of games that we're playing with the Cube format, as it's colloquially known, pioneered down in Texas, and we're giving it a shot. We came up with some probably kind of out of the ordinary teams. David's going first. We'll let him introduce his characters.
I'm playing as Booster Gold, Mr. Miracle, and Donna Troy. Now, Donna Troy is from the Crisis 4, so this is my first time playing with her.
Yeah, and she has a lot of synergy with Booster Gold, so that should be interesting to see how those three work out for you. I am playing as Black Manta, Jay Garrick, and Dr. Fate. The idea is to try to set up big explosive Dr. Fate hands by putting cards at the bottom of my deck with Black Manta. Doug?
I'm going with a very equipment-heavy team. I was also originally going to try to get Black Manta, but he got drafted in front of me here. So I got Katana, Nite-Owl, Nightwing, and Nightwing. The original thought was to stack the bottom of my deck with a bunch of equipment for the triggering all the Nightwings. So we'll see what happens since I can't buy equipment and stick it on the bottom like originally was hoping to do so.
And Ariel?
My team is for villains. I'm playing as Wonder Woman and Black Canary.
Yeah, an old classic before we realized that you kind of have to be careful what two superhero teams you allow, because at the time that Heroes Unite came out, that was far and away the strongest combo that you could play. All right.
And it's my favorite.
Yes. All right, David, go ahead and let's see what you can do.
All right, I got 4 to start. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, let's go Animal Man.
Interesting.
This is an interesting situation for me because I have 5. So I'm torn. Do I go with something that could be a big boost long term for me, or do I go with setting up the easy 2-3 coming up on my next turn?
Well, it'll be 2 turns.
2 turns, but anyway. But I will go with the long-term plan and put Emerald Knight at the bottom of my deck.
Interesting. I'd have gone with the 2-3 for the speed boost. All right. I see an equipment. And I've got 3, so I will go with the Flight Ring.
Ariel, it's your turn.
Okay, I have
Oh, you might want to play them a little farther on the table.
Everybody
can see.
4. I think I'm just gonna get Two-Face, and I get to draw 7 cards next turn.
6.
Oh, 6.
Yes, a defense. I have 3. It only cost me 2, but there's nothing for 1.
All right. Well, it works out pretty well for me at this point. There is a 2, and I will take that and put it on the bottom.
All right. I've got 4. And I think that I am going to go with Power of the Red.
Good way to ditch a bunch of non-equipment cards and get some equipment for you.
That's the idea.
Ariel?
I have 4. There's no villains, so can get that one.
Yeah, all you can afford is Kid Flash or a Kick.
Yeah, I'll get Kid Flash and a Kick.
You don't
wait,
have
no.
5.
Oops. I'll just get Kid Flash.
All right, 3 punches. And invulnerable with my Booster Gold is 5. With Donna Troy, this cost me 5.
Doug, I want to very publicly state right now that my decision earlier on my first turn was the correct one. Emerald Knight to play Captain Atom to put Detonator into my hand. I'm at 1, I'm at 1 because I've played 2, a 5 and a 6. Catwoman puts me at 3. Detonator puts me at 4. And then I will go ahead and discard it to destroy a vulnerability in my hand. Oh, no, I can't because it's discard pile only. So I'm at 4, 5, 6, and I'll take. No, I'm going to take Shadow Thief and a kick, and I'm going to put both of them on the bottom.
Let's see what I get for options here. New equipment. All right, so I will start with Flight Wing, putting me at 1. Power of the Red, discarding a vulnerability. 4 punches puts me at 5, and I'll do Fastest Man Alive.
Pretty good turn. I one, but I have an attack. I'm going to choose odd. Any odd number you have to
Discard a card with an odd cost.
Okay.
I don't have any.
I also do not have any.
Oh, it's discard. I was thinking it was different one. I also don't have any.
Okay.
It was a good try, though, Ariel.
And it's 3, 4, 5 because I played a villain.
Yep.
So I'm going to buy. Oh, I could get Black Lantern Batman. I'll get one shirt
Yes.
in my lap.
Yeah, that's a really good pickup for you. For the future, though, try not to stick your head in front of the camera.
Okay.
If you need to look at a card, you can pick it up and look at it.
Okay.
I've got 3. I am just going to take a kick.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and I will blow up my detonator to get rid of that vulnerability.
One more card.
And then I've got 4. And I will use that 4. I'm going to buy Atomica and put her on the bottom of my deck.
All right,
Wow, lots of 6s in the lineup.
yes, there are. And I have 3. So I will go with a strictly superior than a kick.
Ariel.
Okay, I have 2, but it's cool because I have 3 vulnerabilities, but I get to draw a card from Kid Flash. I'm at 3. Is there anything? X-ray vision is good, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you could hit a villain off of that.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start with Animal Man for 2. I'm going to say superpower. It is 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's lots of 6s to pick from. And a 5, so it's understandable to be curious about what you want to do.
Captain Adam.
Since there's really no reason not to do it, I will discard a vulnerability to time travel magnetism to put my detonator back in my hand, and then I will play it. And then I will play Atomica to destroy that vulnerability I just put in there.
Wow.
Shadow Thief, I'm going to put a punch from my discard pile into my hand. And I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take Black Lantern Batman and put it on the bottom of my deck. And before my turn is done, I'll discard my detonator again to get rid of my last vulnerability.
Wow. 2 vulnerabilities gone in 1 turn.
Yep.
You're lucky.
Well, I will
Or
start.
good.
by discarding power of the red to use magnetism for the power. Then I'll play 4 punches for the ring.
Ariel, you're up.
Okay, I have a complete hand of non-vulnerabilities. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no other villains. 5, 6, 7 from Black Canary. So I'm going to buy. Oh, it's gone already.
It's okay. Huntress is still really good if you know you're going to be buying
Okay.
villains.
Huntress.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll discard this to play this. 8, 9.
That's starting to look a little bit better.
All right. Sorry, this play is a little bit complicated. I'm going to play those 2 for 3 power. Buy the Helmet of Fate. Discard a punch to play Magnetism to get the Helmet of Fate back. Play the Helmet of Fate, putting me at 2, 3 because I'm Dr. Fate. 4, 5, 6, and attack. Each foe gains a weakness. Each who has an equipment in his discard pile, for example, if you just bought a power ring on your last turn,
Correct.
gains an additional weakness.
I gain 2 weaknesses.
I'll take mine and put it in my.
You want to pass 2 to Doug? Ariel?
Okay.
And I don't have any of my defenses, so I gain my weakness.
And I've got 6, which I will use on the Skull of Batman.
All right.
You know what we needed? More 6s in the lineup.
Yeah, we did. Lead with fastest man alive.
And sorry, for the record, Skull of Batman's going on the bottom.
I will Legion Flight Ring, putting me at 1 for one of my Nightwings. For my Nite-Owl, my ring will go on the bottom of my deck. I am at 1. I don't have location, so that's putting me at 3, 4, 5, and 2 punches because of course. Or 2 vulnerabilities. 5. So then I'll magnetize. I hadn't magnetism yet. So, for the 2 power, putting me at 7
Yes.
for this.
Okay. Ariel.
Okay. Another unlucky turn with 3 vulnerabilities. I have 1, and then I draw a card. It's another 1. This is what I gotta choose. I will choose even.
Discard my vulnerability.
Discard a punch because I don't have any vulnerabilities.
You destroyed them all.
Yes. You can go ahead and finish your turn because
Okay.
Doug will discard when he's drawn his hand.
And then that's 3. That's a total of 3.
I might have all odd cards, you don't know.
You also get 1 from Black Canary.
Oh, that's right. 4. I'm at 4. Yay. Okay, there's. I like this card. I'll get it.
Interesting. There is not a cost 3 hero, so it doesn't matter. I'll play that to gain this first. Then I have 3. I am going to take battering.
You're so mean.
Yep.
I'm thinking of the right. Yep.
All right. I'm going to lead off by playing a kick. That gets me 2. And we'll use one of them to buy Steve Trevor. So I'm at 1.
Cheetah, yay!
Then I will play Atomica to destroy my Steve Trevor, giving me a victory point. And I draw 2 cards and then discard a card. And I'll play my Detonator. And I'll play a Shadow Thief, bringing me up to 3. Drawing, putting a punch from my discard pile into my hand. Going up to 5. I will take Cheetah and a kick.
Seriously?
And before my turn is done, I will detonate a punch.
Daddy, you had to take Cheetah.
I needed something that cost 2, and I'm putting Cheetah on the bottom. So
Okay.
Yeah, but Cheetah's one of my favorite cards.
I'm aware. But I needed something that cost 2.
And that was the only cost too?
Yes, it
It
was.
was the only cost 2. All right. I will lead by time traveling magnetism, putting me at 2. I will indigo ring, putting me at 3, 4, 5 for the magnetism. 6, 7, and I'm going to take monument point.
Ariel?
Okay, I'm gonna lead with Huntress 2. But I'm gonna wait to do that till see how many bills I buy. So I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6 because I control Huntress currently. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna buy the superhero, supervillain.
Okay.
The super.
Draw your next hand.
Okay. Oh, I didn't buy any villains.
Yep.
China White. Each player reveals the top card of the main deck and puts it under his superhero. If it is not a hero, discard a random card.
Wow. David, are you defending?
I am going to defend with Invulnerable and destroy a vulnerability from Invulnerable.
I am
Then
not.
draw a card from Booster Gold, and then destroy a punch from Donna Troy. Or no, my weakness. Boom. Each time you avoid an attack, destroy a card in your hand or
It's
discard
just a
pile.
card. All right. I'm not defending, Doug.
I will Astro Harness.
Ariel, are you defending?
No, I can't.
Ha! It's a hero, and it's a defense to use later. And it goes under, but it's under my heroes, and I don't have any way to get them back yet.
It is a
Yet.
hero.
Well, we lucked out pretty well, so put it under your hero.
And then my turn. I'm going to say starter. It is, yay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's deep in thought.
Be one short. Nine, 10.
He's dug in it. Yeah, not a bad play there. complex thoughts going on here.
The problem with playing Dr. Fate.
Yes. Lots of thinking going on here.
Yeah, if it's ever a late night game, I choose not to play Dr. Fate just because
All right,
it's too much.
so I'm playing Cheetah to gain Dr. Savannah. Then I will play Emerald Knight to play Jason Blood, putting me at 3 and putting Dr. Savannah on top of my deck. Then I will play Black Lantern Batman, putting me at 5, 6. And each attack, each foe gains a weakness. Each who has an equipment in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. Perhaps if you played a power ring on your last turn.
Right. I gain 2 weaknesses.
I take one. I hit.
I'm going to defend. I'm going to use Donna Troy first to destroy a vulnerability, and then I will draw a card from Booster Gold.
Sure. And then I draw a card from Dr. Fate because I have played a 5, a 6, and a 7. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will take China White. Definitely.
All right. Deathstroke. Each player destroys a hero, superpower, and equipment in his hand. Possible mode, Deathstroke. He's awesome. When you have a defense. I'm going to defend.
What are you defending? Sorry.
Ring?
World's Greatest
okay.
Detective.
Yep, I only had a superpower.
And I don't have a discard pile. Or anything I want to destroy out of my hand.
All right, Doug, you're up.
All right. I will play the harness. That gets me 4 power, and I'm putting my ring on the bottom.
Because you're Nite-Owl.
Yes. All right. So I'm at 4. I do not get to draw anymore because my ring is no longer in my hand. So 5, 6, 7. Do I want to do that? 5, 6.
There's lots of 7s.
There are lots of 7s. And the only way for me to get to 8 is to actually time travel the magnetism, which is what I would buy with the 8. So we're going to go with Kyle, being super optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, you've already got 1 power ring.
Okay, I have 1, 2. So I got 2 of my cards.
Well, the good news is there's a 2 in the lineup, so.
There is? Oh, that one.
I don't think Ariel's a big fan of the Batmobile.
All right. Start with this. 2 and draw a card. 3, 4. Wanted that in my next hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. Each foe who does not discard a weakness gains a weakness.
I'm not defending, Doug.
I am also not defending.
Can it be from our...
Nope, it's from your hand.
Discard.
A weakness from your hand. So you get a weakness.
My next turn is not voting well, or my next round through my deck.
9, 10. Oh, it's only
Yeah, it's only from your hand for that.
or deck, but yeah. That's 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, do I take the for sure or do I risk it? I'm gonna risk it.
You're gonna gamble.
Yeah, that's not gonna change anything. So I'm at 12. I'm gonna take the top 4 cards.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of my other
Nope.
favorite heroes, either of
That's
these
not bad.
two, is
That's
Shazam.
okay. That's not bad.
You are playing Booster Gold and Donna Troy, and you got 2 defenses.
Yeah.
It's hard to complain too much about that.
No, that's it worked out pretty well.
That was supposed to be a 2-cost equipment.
Why do you care if it's equipment? Oh, you got star stuff. Oh.
I was going to do crazy tricks with magnetism.
Ah.
All right. So I'm going to lead with Shadow Thief. Yes, I will put this weakness into my hand. And I will play 2 punches, putting me at 4. I will buy the Soul Taker sword. I will discard the weakness to time travel magnetism, putting the Soul Taker sword into my hand. I will play Atomica to blow up the weakness. And then I'll play the Soul Taker sword, putting me at 3.
Yep.
And I will put Katana on the bottom of my deck.
All right.
Ooh, another 7.
Power of the Green for Monument Point. So I'm at 3. I will Fastest Man Alive.
Can I just look at this card?
Yeah, go ahead.
I will.
Why would you want this card if you're playing these guys?
Well, if you're playing those guys, it's probably not the best for you.
Because it says you may destroy a villain in the lineup.
Right.
I will.
Not everybody is
Power
playing
of the
them.
Red.
Wait a second.
Discarding 2 vulnerabilities and 2 weaknesses to draw 4 cards.
2 of which will be those 2 weaknesses you just discarded. Because he drew 2 and now he's dramatically shuffling.
Yes. Give me something to time travel with. So I'm
Okay,
at 3
could I
power
start my
currently.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
he's still in the middle of his turn.
He just had to.
Really?
He's drawing
Draw.
4 cards from his power of the red.
Wow.
That's why I still have cards in play. Alright. So I'm at 3. 4, 5. Indigo Tribe, the power of the green, putting me at 8. And that would be too short. Alright, and so with 8, we'll do 9. We'll buy magnetism. And a kick.
All right, Ariel, what do you got?
I'm gonna start with the Flash. Get to draw 3 cards
Oh.
and
Discard one.
guard 1. So now I'm gonna play Kid Flash. Draw a card, but it's a vulnerability.
Yeah, there's not a time travel card in the lineup anymore.
You made it. Okay.
So you're up to 2 now.
Yep.
Or 3 because you're Black Canary.
Yeah, 3.
Make
4,
that 5. And there's an attack. Hold on, we got to resolve the attack.
Yep, I'm gonna choose odd.
will discard it onto the top of my deck.
What was it? Okay, green arrow. Gotcha. I am going to defend with Helmet of Fate, discarding 2 additional cards to draw 2 new cards.
Okay. Oh, oops. Now I can get to do 1, 2, 3 plus 1, which was 5. That is.
So you're at 8.
4. Or what's this? I really want to be able to destroy one of my weaknesses, but this is really good.
Yeah.
Since I could buy it, I'll just.
Okay.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Well, I kind of struck out with that Helmet of Fate. But I still have what I had in my hand, which was a Catwoman and a kick for 5. 6, 7.
I know what you're not getting Superwoman?
4 or 5 is a better connection for Dr. Fate, generally speaking.
I'm going to go with the Red Lantern Corps.
What's this?
I mean, I do have a couple of 6s, so 7's not a terrible investment, but a 5's a little higher probability of...
Is this from the Arrow crossover?
It is.
So that attack of Ariel's murdered me because I had to discard Kyle Rayner. So I have 1.
Wow.
But
Nice
I do get
play,
to draw
Ariel.
for Monument Point, which is also a weakness. So.
Ariel's
your
turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Nice
be
choice on
with
the
Huntress.
attack.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7 because you're
7.
Black Canary.
8, 9. I'll buy this just to keep
Two
getting
Okay, and you
by-
can blow up that vulnerability if you would have kept that in your hand, so you can go ahead and do that. Because you
Alright.
played Huntress and bought
Oh
villains.
yeah. And I have no discard,
Yep.
sadly. The only reason I bought this is to keep you from buying it.
Sure, that makes sense.
I'm going to say starter. It is not. It's a good card to have there. No, it's a terrible spot for that card. Because I'm not going to have a discard pile. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, and a kick.
Psycho Pirate. Oh, I forgot I get to draw 2 extra cards.
Yes. All right, trying to think this through. So I could play this fairly complicatedly here.
Just like every turn.
I know.
Except for the last one.
All right. All right, I'm going to play Catwoman and Katana.
Didn't you just play Catwoman?
Yeah, I also just shuffled my deck. I will buy a kick with those 3 power. I will play Dr. Savannah, putting the kick on top of my deck.
Oops.
I will gain Star Sapphire. And then I will blow up Star Sapphire for the victory point. And now I have a 2, 3. So that puts me at 3. And then I've also got a 4, so I draw a card. So that 2-3 is done. 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'm going to buy Despero and put it on the bottom of my deck. It's so complicated. It's like I'm playing Dr. Fate.
You are.
I know. So much thought goes into everything I do.
Mostly my goal is buy villains, and buy more villains.
Yeah, it's a straightforward plan, and it's working
Move
out.
to the punch. Drawing for Monument Point. Another punch is 2, and then a whole lot of nada.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got like 7
Ariel.
weaknesses in my deck.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
going
it.
That
very
Batman
fast.
was
I'm going
Black
to
Lantern
lead
Batman was a
with
good buy
Kid
for me.
Flash to draw a card. Just gonna, then I'm going to go with Flash to draw 3 cards. And discard this. And then let's move those out. This, and I choose even, everybody.
I'll defend to draw a card and I'm going to choose not to destroy anything.
I'm just going to discard a punch.
I shall discard a vulnerability.
Okay, you guys done? Okay, I'm at 6. Just enough to buy
That looks like 7.
Pirates.
It is. She forgot to account for Black Canary.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it's still the best play.
2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say hero. It is not.
Sort of the opposite.
7, 8, 9. Ooh. So I'm down to 6. 3.
Your Riddler, that's uncanny. Of the 6 Riddlers you've done, you've gotten 4 defenses.
When do we get
Like
the
this?
cards out for under our...
So now you're at 0.
When you have some sort of effect that allows you to do so.
Yeah, you
Okay.
basically need to have a card effect to do that. And there are some in the decks somewhere.
1,
Are any of them villains?
2, 3.
Probably, I don't think so, actually. Yeah, tough choice there, actually. Okay. All right, well, this is going to be a simple turn. I'm going to blow up a punch with Red Lantern Core for 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take a 4 and a 2 because those are good numbers for me, and I'm going to put them on the bottom.
No one has gotten
Actually,
you a
hold on.
fail. That's the
Thinking
same.
about what's in on the bottom, though.
You...
I'm going to take the 2 and a 4.
If you had gotten the... You
And they're
had
going on the
failed
bottom
this
'cause I'm
city,
Black
I would have
Manta.
done this. I would have been... You have failed this city. Bum,
Alright.
bum, bum.
So, Power of the Green gets me 3.
Yes, it does. That's how it works.
Rare gets me
3 more.
3 more. So I'm at 6. Yeah, we'll buy a Raven. Astro Harness puts me to 7, and I'll put Raven on the bottom. Uh, 8, drawing a card for my main point. And I will buy these 2.
All right, Ariel, let's see what you got.
Do you have 6?
Okay, I'm starting with Psycho Pirate. Each foe reveals his hand and discards cards until his hand contains no duplicate cards.
None duplicates.
I had to discard a punch.
I have no duplicates.
Wow.
Don't lean on the table, please.
Okay, then I'm gonna play Jason Blood, but I have no discard
Sure.
card.
So you're at 7.
I'm gonna play this, but it's just gonna be 1 card. And then 2 weaknesses.
Hey, still at 9.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're, oh, Jason Blood's only 3. Yeah, you're at 8.
Yep.
Sorry, my mistake. I was
Oh,
confusing him with
I know what you're
something else.
taking.
There's no 2. Ooh. Doomsday.
1. Discarding 2. I'm not going to put any of them on the deck. 1. 2, 3. Awesome. 4, 5. I'm gonna say starter. Hope that I can get one.
You're thinking of the wrong guy. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Animal Man.
Good call. Five. Yeah, I'll gain this. And spend my 5.
With
Oh yeah.
he goes into your hand, so you can play him to draw a card.
Okay. I'll go this way and put it on top.
All right.
Actually, I have 6, but I don't want to do that.
And the complication begins.
Yeah, this is going to be unusually complicated, to be honest. Possibly. No, I should honestly just play the simpler version. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I can't do that. So, yeah, I'm going to play the complicated version. I'm going to play Detonator. I'm going to play Emerald Knight for Silent Armor, discarding the Detonator to gain the top card of the main deck and put it into my hand. And I got exactly what I wanted. Alright. So that's 5, 6, so I'm 1. I-Beams, I'm going to choose David. So I play the top card of your deck and then return it.
+1 draw card.
Okay. And then because I've played 4, 5, 6, I draw an additional card. So I am at 2. Shadow Thief, putting me at 5, 6, because now I've got a 3, 4.
You were at 2, so that puts you at 5.
Okay, yeah, sorry. 5. And then 6, 7, blowing up a punch. No. Give me that back. Not blowing that up. 8, 9. Oh, wait, I will blow up the punch, yeah. because I've got 8. I get an extra one for the 3, 4, 10, 11, 12.
Each player destroys a villain in his hand or discard pile. If you cannot, gain a weakness. Wonder Woman.
Wow, I'm glad that's or discard pile.
This is what I've been waiting for. I'm going to discard super speed to defend, but discard it onto the top of my deck, then draw 2 cards, then draw from Booster Gold, then destroy a vulnerability from Donna Troy. That's fun.
I'm not defending, Doug.
I'm not defending. I get a weakness.
Yeah. I'm blowing up Atomica.
I'm not defending.
All right, so
I'll
destroy.
Just get rid of John quick.
Okay. Doug, you're up.
All right. Well, we'll start with a punch to draw a card. I will play a kick. Puts me at 3. I will buy the Phantom Zone projector. I will magnetism for the projector. I will play said projector, putting me back at 1 and destroying a weakness. Punch puts me back at 2. Ring puts me to 4 off of the kick, plus I get to draw a card from Nightwing. And
Why do you have 2 decks?
I do not know what happened there. I literally don't know what happened there.
Just put them together in a random order. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyway. Drew off of Nightwing. Also, when I hit 2... I'm not going to trigger off superpowers either.
Could I just look at the superhero?
Yeah.
On the bottom for that, and also for the projector. Okay, so, and I am at what? Spent, not power, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go 5. And I think we're going to go backwards.
Ariel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Two-Face. I'm gonna say odd. Everybody.
Defend. Draw 2 cards. Draw 1 card. Destroy a card.
Okay, I've got a total 3.
4.
4?
You're
Oh,
Black
nice.
Canary.
Woohoo! Kill a cry.
Gonna do this right. I'm going to put Plastic Man into my hand and gain the equipment. And I'm going to play Plastic Man to play that equipment. Draw a card, And discard an ongoing card. Now, by discarding this, do I also get the +2?
No.
Okay.
That's a separate ability.
But I gain the top card of the main deck and put it into my hand. It's a location. I get a VP.
Rogue Safe House?
Iron Heights.
Iron Heights, okay.
But that is a defense, so I get one.
Yes, you do. So
All right,
we're
I'm at 1. 2, 3. Each foe who does not discard a weakness gains a weakness.
You're funny.
Doug's kryptonite
What is it
proof.
again?
If you don't discard a weakness, you gain a weakness. So you gain a weakness.
3. 4. 5. 6, 7. 8, 9. 10, 11. 12. Draw a card. 13. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18.
Well, the bad news is that in this format, you have to
I
choose
know.
whether you're going to take the super villain or cards from the lineup. Otherwise, you'd be looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. I'll go this way.
All right. Ultraman. Each player puts one card of each type from their hand or discard pile on the bottom of their deck. For each card placed this way, gain a weakness. Wow.
Starting with Richard.
So, do I have to do it?
Unless
Yes.
you defend.
I'm
can
not
defend.
defending in case that was
So I'm
unclear.
going to have
So
a
it's my
starter,
hand and discard pile. So
weakness.
weakness is not a type. Or is it called?
Right. No, it's type, so
Yep.
weakness doesn't apply.
Make sure you include starter.
I
And if you have anything in your hand that's not in your discard pile, you
yeah,
have to do
I
that as
have
well.
a. Okay, so it's hero, weakness, and villain. Bottom of my
And to
deck.
starter?
I don't
Or
control.
wait, did you
I
do
don't
weakness?
own any villains.
No, I did.
Okay,
a
you did not do
starter.
weakness, so you have to do a starter. What three did you put there?
I did start.
Oh, you did, okay.
Do
Do you have any superpowers in your hand?
Nope.
Okay.
This is my hand.
So we're gonna go
That did not-
that. There.
I'm going to discard Invulnerable on top of my deck to defend. And then draw a card. I will not destroy a card.
And it's gain a weakness for each card
Yes.
that way.
Yes, I get 5.
I get 5.
Ariel, how many did you gain?
3.
And you already took them. You get them before her.
Yep.
She had already taken her 3.
Oh, gotcha. It's almost the point where I'm wishing weakness was a type because
Yeah.
trigger the Crisis 4 Nightwing.
Cost 16 to get Ultraman.
All right, so now it's my turn. Things could get a little crazy. I'm going to start with Despero, choosing David to take the attack. You discard a card with cost 1 or greater. After I draw my 2 cards.
I'm going to defend. I'm not going to destroy anything.
What did you defend with? Sorry.
Invulnerable.
Okay.
So I just discard it on top of my deck, and then I draw a card.
Yep.
Yeah, why did you pick David? Just out of curiosity.
Because he's winning, and so if I was going to hit somebody, I would want it to be him. And I didn't know for sure that he had a defense. And if he didn't, I was going to unload the rest of my hand against him. I had to attack him once to know whether it was going to work. All right. China White, destroying a weakness. Puts me at 3. 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, attack, Doug. Put an ongoing card you control into your discard pile. 9, 10, an attack. Each foe does... Oh, there is one weakness there, so Doug, you're going to get that weakness.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is not nearly enough for Ultraman. Gonna take Bulletproof, Airwalk Shoes.
Cancer VP there.
Yes, I do. Just one. And you have failed this city. That puts me at 12, which is...
You have failed this
I'm
city.
gonna put them on top.
Dun
on the
dun
bottom.
dun.
Like so.
Daddy, did you hear what I said?
I did, yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to lead with Power of the Red, discarding my 2 punches to get 2 weaknesses. So that's my turn.
All right, Ariel.
I only have 3.
4. Or no, it is 3, sorry. I missed the vulnerability. So it's Cybernetic Enhancement or Punch.
You
Sorry, Kick.
kick.
Blah. All right,
Punch
David.
costs 0.
I'm not going to get all fancy. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
You just messed up my turn.
You're welcome.
All right. Sorry, this turn has possible complicatedness as well. So
So you're still playing as Dr. Fate.
I am still playing as Dr. Fate. I just need to figure out what I want to be doing with it.
If the game doesn't end by my turn, I'm going to have a super awesome turn.
Well, I'm definitely not going to prevent that. So
Why not, Doug?
I don't know, because I think I have the weakness deck in my deck.
Oh, yeah, weaknesses don't have power, do they?
Yeah,
If they did, you'd be rolling in power.
I know, right?
Unless their power was -1.
Random thought. Do we have any weaknesses in the destroy pile? Because
Nope, I've been making sure they
Okay.
get back in the weakness stack.
I know that's generally a rule we don't typically play with, so
Yep.
wanted to make sure that.
All right. Well, I guess this is going to be much less complicated than I would have liked because I don't have quite the right cards in there right now. All
5
right.
minutes at the start of your turn to figure out
Yes.
what you're doing. It's not as complicated
Emerald
as you
Knight.
wanted.
I'm going to play Oracle. So I reveal the top 2 cards. I will put You Have Failed This City into my hand, I believe. Yes.
So you're at 1.
Yep. I will play Airwalk Shoes to put Yawara into my hand and then play it, putting me at 2, 3, 4, 5, and I draw a card from hitting 3, 4, 5. So 5. I'll play my Detonator. And then I'm going to use it to blow up a weakness. Oh, sorry. I'm going to play I-Beam since I played the Detonator. That's 6. And then I will play the top card of David's deck. Shazam. Ooh. Is that 7, 8? And
Play the top card.
ooh, nice. Okay, Dr. Fate is going to let me put cards that I buy or gain from on top of my deck, which it doesn't matter because I can already do that because I have no deck. But that's 9, 10, 11, 12 because that's a 6, 7. Eight, 9, and I'm going to get to draw a card from the 5, 6, 7. But first, I attack David to discard a random card. Ha! I got him!
Yeah, I don't know how I don't have a defense.
I knew it was
I
possible.
could defend.
Please.
I'm going to defend. No, I'm not. If that was a defense, it would be worth defending.
For a discard card effect, yeah, probably. Unless you have something clutch in your hand, but even then.
Animal Man would have been really good since he knew it was on top of his deck. But
He still knows.
Yeah.
Animal Man.
9. And I draw my card. I'm first going to Jay Garrick to look at it. I will draw that. 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. I'm dugging it, so I'm just going to blow that up. So it's going to be 10, 6, and 2 kicks. So I'm going to put... Can you give me my 2 kicks, David? Unfortunately, I can't put them at the bottom because I didn't get them from the lineup.
You almost finished the game off.
I know, but I dugged it.
Raven to draw. A Raven to draw. For fastest man alive. It's almost like I set this up.
This is like so many drops.
For Apocalypse. And I know it's there. Also, +1 power and draw a card for Nightwing.
That's the Crisis 4 Nightwing.
Yes, the
In
Crisis
case
4
anyone's
Nightwing.
confused.
But I finally got to trigger. And then Monument Point. Alright. So, I'm at 1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry. I forgot that there was a 1
Yeah.
power from that, too.
This is why I was counting. 7, 8, 9. 10.
He's drawing for Monument Point.
Yes. 11.
He's still got 3 cards in his hand. Can he do it?
No, I can't.
How many of them are
Actually-
weaknesses?
Nope, that still won't get me there. $12, $13, $14.
Are you going to use Nite-Owl?
Yeah, that's the order that would have to go in. Yeah, putting harness on the bottom. And duds. So, 14.
So glad you didn't end the game.
Do you mind if I look at your discard pile real quick, Doug?
Yeah, go ahead. Gotta count my weaknesses.
No villain.
Right. I haven't bought one. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
You won't leave them all for me.
That's very thoughtful of you, Doug. But it hosed
Yes,
you right
it's
now.
totally been intentional. Well, let's see. I have 10 remaining. And not that it's going to matter. Well, actually. Yeah. That. And that leaves me with 4, so give me a kick.
I'm sure you don't want cybernetic enhancement, which is
That's
an
a better
equipment.
point.
And you have 2 locations, so you'll reliably get 2 power out of it.
Yep.
Come on, Doug, you gotta think.
All right, Ariel. Finally, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to start with Jason Blood to put a villain for my discard pile. I'm going to put, where is it? Doomsday on top of my deck. Then I'm going to follow up with the Flash to draw 3 cards. And then discard 1. I'm going to discard the Punch. But I'm not going to play them quite yet because I'm going to start. I'm going to play Kid Flash. Now I have to shuffle my deck, but Uncle David's doing it. Okay, and I draw a card. Oh, great.
In case you didn't see the flash of the green on camera, she drew a weakness.
So now I'm gonna play weakness.
Huntress,
Huntress.
yes.
Followed by Doomsday. Superwoman.
Are you gonna... Oh, there aren't any villains in the lineup. But you've got 2 in the destroyed pile.
Yep. So that gives me 2 more points.
Gives you
Follow
3
my
more.
one.
Yep.
Shimada. And that's this.
Because Canary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 5 plus 6, 11.
She's 2.
3.
Right, so 14.
14, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20.
20. So I'm going to buy Ultraman.
That's all you can buy.
That's all you can do. You can't buy from the lineup if you get
You can
the
either
super
buy
villain.
from the
That's
lineup or buy the super.
Yep.
Really?
Yep, that's
Yep.
just... That's not a general rule, but in this format, that's how it works. All right. Dramatic footage of people sorting cards.
But I got Ultraman.
Yeah, no, that's a good play. You had a nice, strong turn there, Ariel.
I wasn't sure I was going to get Ultraman, but I'm like, I saw that I had Jason Blood followed by the Flash and Kid Flash. And I'm like, if I can put my Doomsday on top of my deck.
Just do that.
All right, I've got 35.
I'm still sorting mine. Okay.
Might be in double digits.
Do you have double-digit weaknesses?
I do.
Yeah, in a format that doesn't include Bizarro, that's not a good thing.
No.
Oh, it doesn't?
So 11,
Okay, that's still double digits.
which literally have my score. Because I was at 22 before.
Yeah,
we
wow. Yeah, I don't know that Dr. Fate would generally be very doable in this format simply because you're playing generally timed games.
Right.
22.
22, that's twice what Doug has.
41.
And that's the other reason I was hitting him with his attacks as often as I
Yeah.
could. Because he was obviously running away with it.
Mainly because I just wasn't getting hit with any attacks.
Right, because you couldn't be most
Because
of
that
the time.
bog dug down quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I was out of the game by the time the second villain was taken, pretty much, because I had 4 to 6 weaknesses.
Yeah,
and
when I kept hitting you for 2 with the
well, I think
Black Lantern Batman.
You hit me with a Black Lantern Batman, and then on your shuffle, you had it again and hit me
Yeah.
again. And at that point, I had as many or more weaknesses as non-starters.
Yeah, that's rough.
I ended up with 9 defenses as booster gold, so that was super helpful.
Well, don't forget that you got, 4 of them
4 of them.
off of the
Riddler.
Riddler? That's crazy. So you bought 5 and got 4 from the Riddler.
Well, 2 of them I gained from the lineup with either...
Oh, sure, with gain effects, yeah.
Yeah. One was with Captain Atom, and one was with Tim Drake.
Yeah?
So,
So you only bought 3 of them, but you ended up with 9.
Well, it didn't help me either that you kept buying whatever equipment was out there in the lineup right before me, and then
Sure.
magnetisming it to put it in
Oh,
your
yeah, with
hand.
magnetism sitting out there,
Yeah.
there was no
Right.
reason for me to not
And
do
I
that.
couldn't get to 6
Yeah.
to get magnetism off the board without time traveling magnetism.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
And so
well,
it
there was
was-
one time you actually could have, but...
yeah.
One of the, the
there was
second turn it was out there, but
but
there was
I-
something really good to get with magnetism, with the power. As I
Right.
recall.
I think it was the power ring on like my turn,
That could
third
be.
turn or something, before I got hit with all the weaknesses and I knew I was in a
Sure.
hole.
But,
Yeah.
And
he wasn't planning on you just using it to
do what you were doing.
be like, oh,
Combo
look,
Dr.
buy
Fate,
this,
yeah.
Right. I
Buy
didn't see
this,
that as a problem yet.
use this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
And-
I had some good turns of
happening
just
by
playing stuff creatively out of the lineup, and that magnetism really helped for that.
Yep.
With bouncing equipment to try to get 2 3s and 3 4s off.
Let's see how many villains I have.
Is it more than Doug had weaknesses? That's the question.
11? Probably not. If her power total is, or her point total is a 22.
Well, I don't know. She almost exclusively bought. Well, I suppose she had
Yeah.
11 out of her superheroes and superhero and supervillain.
So it'd be a question of,
I was 2 behind 11. I was at 9 counting well, wait, no, I only have 1 supervillain, so that's 8.
Okay. Pretty close.
Yeah, I ended up with more defenses than Wonder Woman, Black Canary ended up with villains. That was...
Yeah,
It worked
kind
out
of crazy.
really
good.
well for me.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
2 weeks
actually-
running that Booster Gold deck has gotten lucky with the defenses.
I
But
think,
actually, I found it. I'm actually glad I bought Jason Blood, even though I could have bought another villain, because it's like that's how it won me the last.
Sure, yeah, I got you.
game.
It's big power cards are always good.
It's like lay this down, put this out, draw it immediately.
Yeah,
with this particular hero draft setup, I really needed to get that Black Manta,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And that would have helped me far more, just because...
Oh yeah, the ability for you to stack, if you just put your weakness or your equipment at the bottom and nothing
Yep.
else, setting up those big turns with that would have been really strong.
Right. And the original thought with it was if I could get to, where you're basically playing a series of only exclusive equipment,
Right.
to Nite-Owl the equipment you have in your discard pile,
And get to do it on the next turn.
right?
Yes.
And then just chain with
Yeah.
Two big turns in a row playing 3 equipment with that setup would be really strong.
Yeah.
Well, and if you can get enough equipment, you can do more than 3. You can just keep going with the same.
I suppose,
7
yeah. If you
equipment.
hit 3 on the next turn, then you're going to put 3 more on the bottom of your deck again.
The rough
So,
thing
yeah.
there is getting to 14 equipment to keep this
Yeah.
perfect cycle going.
You only need 10.
Well, I suppose you only
As
need.
long as you're gonna be drawing.
You're gonna be drawing, but you, yeah, because you need it needs to all be equipment to replace itself, basically.
Right. You need 10 if none of them have draw effects.
But I'm drawing 2 cards.
Oh,
off of
right.
Nite-Owl.
So, okay.
So that's why I need 7.
Yeah,
per
so
hand.
14. That would be tough, yeah.
Yeah, but you can set up 2 really big ones,
Right.
and
And then hopefully
Have it-
still have 3 on the turn after that. Yeah.
right. But
But yeah, it's tough to compete with Booster Gold when all of his defenses go back on top of his deck, and he has 9 of them.
Yeah.
yeah,
I kind of wish there were more attacks out there.
Yeah. I mean, even at the end of the game, I had 4 weaknesses, so I would have just barely been behind him if I hadn't gotten nailed by that last supervillain attack.
The
'Cause I would've been at-
supervillain that I bought?
No, the one before that.
Oh.
But yeah, he was the one that attacked, was Ultraman.
yeah.
But that gaining me 5
5
weaknesses was rough.
yep.
Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Remember to check out our Patreon, and if you follow us on Facebook, you can give us feedback on our episodes and let us know what you think about how terrible we are at picking our heroes. Those of you who are fans of the cube format, and
I'm not terrible at picking my heroes.
yes, and you can let Ariel know how awesome Wonder Woman and Black Canary are. I'll pass all those messages along to her. Check out the Patreon, and you'll be able to pick which heroes that we use. And you can set us right if we do future ones of these. You can pick out something that's good and show us how to play this the way that the Texas crowd does. We are the Card Game Guys. Come play with us.